Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and today we've got our first, I think it's our first, Spider-Man No Way Home video, because we've got toy leaks.
We're talking about casting news, I guess.
Oh,
I think.
Oh yeah, we did, yeah. Okay, a second one
well,
then.
It's the first thing that we're actually getting of substance from this movie, because they're being super secretive about it.
Yeah,
because, I don't know why, but...
And it's from Toy Leaks, which is a very big surprise. We've got leaks from... Yesterday we got leaks from Lego. Today we got leaks from Hasbro, mainly. And I think that's all. And Funko. And then
it all got leaks, then Marvel like, screw it, let's just release all the stuff anyway. So they just released everything.
So we'll go through, like, certain stuff, like, first, and then
the most important and interesting.
We'll go through the Lego first because it came out first, I guess. So if we talk about the Lego, I'm just scrolling through our chat of like just random rubbish just to find the actual set pictures. So,
the first one that actually has anything interesting is the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Yeah, so it's called Spider-Man at the Sanctum Workshop. So we got, first of all, the new suit, which is known as the integrated suit from names that have been revealed.
Because those were on the Pops. The names all came from the Pops and the... it wasn't the Marvel Legends, was it? It was the 12-inch Titan Hero figures, whatever Hasbro's calling them these days.
I think it was the main names came from the Pops. So I don't like Pops, but they hold like somewhat a good amount of accuracy to their names and their designs. So that's one good thing about them, I guess. So we got Spider-Man's new suit there. The other details, obviously, now we see that Doctor Strange is going to be in the movie.
100%, even though we pretty much do that.
And Wong's in the set, so we can assume he's going to be in the movie
with
as
hair.
well.
He's not bald anymore.
He's not. Oh yes, he's got hair, which I don't know. I don't know what that's about. I mean, I feel like either he's just going to look exactly the same, and they've given him that hairpiece, because I don't think there's ever been a Wong minifigure made.
Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, I don't think there has. The suit looks different too, though. It doesn't really look like the one that he had in the other movies. It was like a red robe.
Yeah, the suits for Doctor Strange and Wong are a bit wonky, because there's on the Pop, there's the like casual, like Doctor Strange wearing casual clothes with the cape wrapped around him, and he's holding a shovel, which is interesting.
Maybe he's going to dig the grave for the Spider-Man franchise, or to dig it out of its grave after bloody Far From Home.
Who knows? I mean, MJ's in that set as well, but no Ned. But we know Ned's in that scene and like those scenes. Yeah. But
Wait, do we?
I think the set pictures that everyone thought to be the Sanctum Sanctorum, the first ones that released, like
they most likely are.
They most likely are, and most likely will be this scene that's created in this Lego thing. And there's a random plant monster, which I don't think will have any significance to the movie.
Yeah, I think that was kind of like how...
I think that's Lego being Lego.
If we're talking accuracy, Lego's never really been tip-top with its accuracy. Like, they're kind of just like, do make random crap, but the designs are actually accurate for the characters. Which, speaking of the designs, what did you think of Spider-Man's suit in this? Because we've got, like, looks at it from other...
I guess we'll talk about the suit as a whole, like in the others with the other stuff as well.
Yeah, with the other stuff,
We got a better look at the suit with, because obviously there was a picture on the side of the Lego box, but you can only really see a bit of the
shoulder.
suit, and it really
like
just
shoulder.
looks like, from first look, it looks like obviously they're going with the Iron Spider suit, but going towards, like, leaning towards the comic route with it, where there's like a lot more gold and
It kind of looks, but then it's also just like got aspects of the Far From Home suit, which was kind of weird. But I don't know.
And then we later found out it was called the integrated suit, which obviously my prediction of that is the two suits are going to be merged together: the Iron Spider one and the what do you call it? The
upgraded.
The upgraded suit from Far From Home.
He's got like 7 suits now, which I think is a little ridiculous. But
I mean,
it's like getting a bit confusing at this point.
Like I said before, this Spider-Man's, like, this version of Spider-Man's always been a bit, like, flashy, because of, obviously, Tony Stark giving him all the tech. But, pretty much, I think that suit is going to be and I think this will happen in the movie, with the two suits will actually just be merged together instead of it being a new suit.
Most likely using Doctor Strange's magic, because on the pop you could see he's got, like, on his emblem you could see the magic kind of circle around it, and then on his wrist as well he's got Doctor Strange's magic. So I don't know how I feel about that. He's going to be the Sorcerer's Apprentice, I guess, and I can guarantee you they're going to make that joke in the movie because Disney's involved, so they have to have some sort of Sorcerer's Apprentice joke. But the thing that's going to kind of bother me is I thought, okay, maybe after Far From Home, but this is me being extremely, extremely, extremely optimistic, thinking maybe they'll just move away from the Iron Man thing, and now maybe they'll just move him away from Iron Man and he'll just jump on the Doctor Strange bandwagon instead, and then he'll just be Doctor Strange's little pet instead of Iron Man's. So, I don't know.
One thing I'm hoping is that, obviously, there's from these set pictures, just to clarify, is that there's no real sign of Tobey or Andrew Spider-Man.
I'm not surprised about it at all.
I think the closest thing you could kind of spot to that is, which you pointed out earlier, which is the mask for, like, the kids thing.
I was saying this is a joke, but I mean,
the eyes are yellow.
It could be. Yeah, the eyes are yellow, like Andrew Garfield's first mask. But I really don't think if they bring Andrew Garfield back, they're going to use that design, because it's not exactly the most popular design for his suit. Because I know a lot of people like his second suit a lot more from Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I think his second suit's amazing, but the only thing I think with why there's a possibility they could bring the orange eye suit back is because that's, like, when you think of that Spider-Man, that's the first thing I think of.
Yeah. Maybe also because it was on that T-shirt for the Rat Party as well.
That's true.
But they had, like, a bunch of different stuff from other Spider-Men on there.
And then we'll go through, just quickly skim over the Lego set. So the second Lego set is Mysterio, Nick Fury, and Spider-Man in his upgraded suit,
attack. Which it's based on. Yeah, it's based on Far From Home, isn't it? It said, like, on there, yeah. Because it says on the set, which I think a lot of people have missed, that on that set and the other one, it says they're inspired by the other movies.
Inspired by the other movies, yeah. But in this last set with Vulture and the Spider-Man in his black and gold suit, we have now found out that this black and gold suit will most likely be in No Way Home, even though it says in the set inspired from Homecoming.
Yeah, which is more toys for them to make, I guess. I mean, that's the only reason he's getting new suits, I assume. It's just so they can keep making more toys and making more money, I suppose, which, I don't know. It just seems like it's unnecessary. I mean, I know it happens to the Avengers 24/7. I feel like Spider-Man doesn't need a new suit, like, every 3 seconds. Like, he doesn't need 2 every movie or whatever.
Yeah,
the fact that he has 7 now is a bit overkill, in my opinion.
I think when everyone, well, at least my thought was when I saw the suit at the end of Far From Home, I thought this is the suit he's gonna stick with. Like, I thought this is his final suit. Or, like, there'll be, like, one more suit which is, like, completely perfected for when he, like, actually steps into the essence of being Spider-Man. Which I don't know if that's ever gonna happen.
Like, I'm very doubtful about that as well, because I mean, the first suit he had, which I thought was good, the Stark suit, obviously after the prototype one, I thought that was going to be a suit. Then he got the Iron Spider. I was like, okay, that's cool. Then the stealth suit was completely pointless. That was just there, again, to sell toys. That's literally the only reason that suit, like, exists in any way. You can't tell me otherwise. I don't see why he had that suit. And then the Far From Home suit, which, like you said, I thought would be his final suit, which, even though I hate the way that's made in the movie, design-wise, it's kind of a mess. It feels like a mishmash of a bunch of other Spider-Men. But I wouldn't have minded if that was his last suit, but now that he's getting 2 more because toys. That's literally it. It just feels like they're just doing it just to sell more toys, which is kind of annoying.
Well, more action figures. I'm not really complaining, but
more money for them.
More money for them. They definitely ain't complaining. They are, but we could let's just say it how it is. I think everyone who's played the PS4 Spider-Man game, when everyone saw this black and gold suit, your minds must have, like, shot back to the Antioch suit at the end.
Either Antioch suit or that Uptown Pride suit from Miles Morales.
From Miles Morales, yeah. So, who knows what the context of this is going to be in the movie? We think it could possibly be another Antioch suit because Doc Ock is going to be in this movie. Or an Electro suit, which would make I think it would make more sense.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, they could have because what I'm thinking is because another toy that which is like a 12-inch figure from Hasbro. Spider-Man has the Iron Spider arms. So I was thinking maybe he might use them to fight Doc Ock, and then in that integrated suit or whatever it was called, and then he'll use the black suit for Electro. Maybe that's my guess. I don't know.
But if there's more villains, what suits are you going to use for them?
Maybe he'll just make it. Maybe he'll just make a new one for every villain, and then they could have like toys with every villain and every Spider-Man together. Because toys are like what's clearly driving the minds of the people who make these movies.
Well, speaking of toys, obviously we got the Marvel Legends. A bit of the wave revealed, which is huge for Marvel Legends fans, obviously, because. We love Spider-Man waves in the Marvel Legends community.
X-Men, by the way. I love X-Men, but like
a lot more than X-Men.
Yeah, I love X-Men, but X-Men can get a bit overkill. That's a different topic for another day. But
that's like the last 2 years. But it feels like we don't get many Spider-Man waves. But obviously, when a movie's coming out, we're getting a wave. So the ones that have been revealed was the integrated suit, which is the red, black, and gold one, which looks. I think the figure overall looks really good because I think they're moving away from the cheap plastic look and the more matte
glossy
plastic.
Looking Spider-Man, yeah.
Yeah, the more matte plastic, and it looks a lot better quality. And I think the suit looks okay. I'm not like a huge fan. I've seen mixed opinions online. I think a lot of people think it looks great. A lot of people hate it.
I feel like we're kind of just middle of the road. It exists. I mean, the thing for me with both of these suits, I feel like both of these suits are better than the stealth suit from Far From Home. That thing was garbage in my opinion. I know you didn't mind that too.
I didn't mind it, but these suits are definitely better, yeah.
I thought that thing looked absolutely horrendous. I thought it was like horrible. But the suits from this movie look better than that. They don't look better than his original Far From Home suit, even though I don't love that suit either. I don't exactly love the ones from this movie either, to be honest. I mean, they look okay, but they don't really. I don't even really know which one I prefer out of this one, the integrated suit or the black and gold one.
I don't know, so I've moved. I've like very very much warmed up to the black and gold one because when I first saw it, I was like, no, what's this? But now I'm looking at it, and now it's resembling more and more the Antioch suit. I'm warming up to it, but I don't want it to be direct rip-off.
The thing with that, though, is if it's like that, then why don't I just go and play Spider-Man PS4, which, based on the past two Spider-Man movies in the MCU, is most likely going to be a hell of a lot better than whatever this will be. Yeah, because that game was like perfection. So why wouldn't I just go play that instead? But I mean, if they want to rip something off, I guess they might as well steal it from the best Spider-Man thing that's happened in the past few years, aside from
that's a very good point. Yeah, that's a very good point. I'm happy that actually I was gonna say I'm happy they're not ripping much off from Miles, but it looks like the Uptown Pride suit, or whatever it's called.
It does kind of look like some sort of suit that Miles would wear, doesn't it? Not just because it's black. I don't want to I don't want people to jump to that conclusion. But I think it looks like the sort
I get
of
what
suit
you
that
mean
Miles
because
wear,
if anyone's obviously people who've played Miles Morales, he does get these sort of weird funky suits for no reason.
Yeah, and I feel like that's Miles' style now. Like even in the comics, it wasn't as much like that because he wasn't really much of an interesting character in the comics, if we're being honest. But in Spider-Verse and in the PS4 game, they've kind of given Miles this kind of flashy, upbeat hip-hop sort of
urban vibe kind of thing.
Urban vibe, yeah. So I think that flashy colours and that sort of thing work for him. For Peter, not so much, but as I said, this is white Miles Morales anyway, so they might as well do that because as I've said in the past, Peter basically feels like a white version of Miles Morales. So
I knew this video would end up back here. It only took 14 minutes, but So I think obviously it's getting more Milesy the more it goes along.
Can't get any more than it already is unless they turn him black or something.
I don't see how that one's gonna happen.
He literally just there's so much about it that's Miles.
You know what's stupid though about that? When they or if they eventually introduce Miles and Peter's still alive,
he's just gonna feel like the same.
Peter's still alive.
Maybe Harry will be Miles' best friend. And then, Miles will be Gwen's boyfriend, they're hinting at in Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, I mean,
That Gwen's from like another universe, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
I want them to bring the Miles from Spider-Verse over rather than make a Miles in the MCU.
I'd be extremely shocked if they did that, but I would like it.
Because if they make Miles in the MCU and Peter's still alive, they're basically just going to be twins.
Maybe they should make that. That'd be a funny movie. They'd be like twins, but
Spider twins.
Yeah, it's like instead of Arnold and Danny DeVito, they get Miles and Peter.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, moving away from that Miles point and like focusing more on the looks of the stuff. I mean, the black and gold thing I've warmed up to a bit. I mean, there's different things going on.
I don't love it. I think it looks fine. That's like the.
I think if it's an armor kind of thing, and I reckon we're only going to see it for one scene because that's what happened with the suit in the last movie. We got to two suits revealed, the upgraded and the stealth suit, and we saw the upgraded one as the main suit in the end, and then we saw the stealth suit for one scene, so this could be a very similar thing.
And I think literally the only reason they made that stealth suit, aside from the toy thing I was saying, is so that Tom Holland could go to the toilet when he was using it. Because even on, I think on Graham Norton or something, he said that the good thing about that suit is they could put a zipper there without it being obvious. So that might be part of why they made that suit too. Which, again, I don't know, I don't like that suit. It looks like garbage. I'm way, way happier with these suits, but I don't know. I'm still not, over the moon with them. I'm more of a classic Spider-Man guy. So. Yeah,
I think a lot of classic Spider-Man fans are very, very, very annoyed. A lot of new MCU fans are very, very happy.
I wouldn't say I'm very, very, very annoyed. I'm just, mildly agitated by it. It's just kind of it's like, they don't look very good, but I've kind of come to expect it at this point, because, I mean, Spider-Man hasn't really had a good suit or a suit as good as, maybe the Iron Spider, I'd say.
Yeah, but this one basically is the Iron Spider.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a weird coloured version of it.
If you send this suit to people that don't take very notice, that don't take very much notice, they're gonna think it's the same suit basically.
Yeah.
But and I think the arms will come out of the back because it's showing one of the 12-inch figures. I think I don't know. Maybe that'll be his main suit. I don't know. Maybe we'll see a new suit for him. Maybe he'll die. Yeah. Who knows? But I think when we go back to the black and gold suit, because that will I think that's gonna have a very big amount of
significance.
Yeah, significance in the movie. If we go to different pictures, different details. So when we go on to the basic line, he has gold webbing. And on the Lego set, he has gold webbing and a drone. I think the Lego sets obviously are a bit far-fetched, but the gold webbing could be something that happens, which makes me more lean more towards Electro again. Because why else would he need why would he need stuff like gold webbing for Doc Ock and stuff like that?
Unless they just want to make it look fancy, like we said, it's just there to look nice. That's about it. Even though I don't think it looks that great, but I don't think it looks bad either. As I said, it's just I don't know. I don't know if gold is one of those colours that I just don't like on a Spider-Man suit, because I never really loved many of the suits with gold on them.
Yeah.
Aside from Iron Spider, because it's metal, but I don't know, I guess we'll see. Cause right now, all we've got is action figure pictures and maybe that really small art in the corner of the box. So,
yeah, that's
kind of weird.
I mean, and then when we go to the Marvel Legends, this is the thing I've been ranting to you about all day.
Yeah. Rightfully so, I mean. It's just weird, unless there's an explanation in the movie.
It's because I was warming up to the suit and I saw it and I got annoyed. Basically, obviously the pictures are on the screen right now. As you can see, the arms are they're red and black. What's going on there? And even from the joints,
it's not even like they reused the same pieces from the other Spider-Man, because the colours are reversed. It's the opposite colour of the integrated suit, so. I don't know why they've done that.
And I decided to comment on someone's post who posted up about Toy Shiz. A shout out to Toy Shiz, obviously he's well known in the action figure community. Because that's where that got the most sort of talk. I put why are the arms red? And most of the replies I got from people who just talk guessing, I guess, was Hasbro. Yeah. And you said this as well, that Hasbro, because of leaks, they didn't want to give Hasbro anything. So they told them the basic gist of it, and then they decide to fill out the arms themselves. If that is the case,
why they fill out the arms like just make the arms red. I really don't know how the gold and black suit, but
who the hell at Hasbro was smoking some neck stuff that day that thought I'm gonna put red on a black?
They must have been
Spider-Man.
smoking the same stuff they were smoking when they wrote Far From Home.
I don't get whose bright idea that was. Yeah, they need to be sacked if that happened. If that's the case,
if that, I don't know. If it never appears like that in the movie, I really don't know what the hell happened at Hasbro. They must have had some like issue in the factory or something. I don't know.
And I guarantee, this is talk from action figure standpoint, if this doesn't happen in the movie and they've genuinely messed this up, this figure will still be released, people will still buy it, and in about a year to a year and a half time, they'll release one in a, what are they called?
Infinity Saga.
Infinity Saga, but it can't be Infinity Saga anymore.
It'll be the Spidey Saga, the Spider-Verse.
They'll release a 2-pack. Yeah. They'll release a 2-pack. They'll do that, and it'll be fixed in there.
Actually, no, they gotta save Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield for a 2-pack each, so they can make more money. I guarantee you, those aren't going to get single-carded releases.
They're not going to get single-carded releases, but you know what? I'm still buying them. I'm
getting that Tobey one. I don't care what I have to pay.
But yeah, I think obviously, if it doesn't appear like that in the movie, which I don't think it will, someone's obviously at Hasbro's messed up. But it could be battle damage, like we said. It could be armor which goes over the suit, which
who knows? I mean, we don't even have a trailer at this point.
We don't even have a trailer.
Knows what's going on with any of this.
This is a good sign of a trailer, and Black Widow's coming out next week, so
we'll be reviewing by the way.
Yes, so make sure you stick around. Yeah. We go around to the other legends. So we've got the integrated suit, black and gold suit, and we got JJ. Yeah. We got Bold JJ.
Yeah, Bold JJ. Yeah,
he looks like basically the best figure in this wave.
If I know anything, even going based off, even though I hated why they used him in Far From Home, I don't know. The thing with these Spider-Man movies, I know I will enjoy when I watch it is JJ. At least I know that JJ will be consistently good because it's J.K. Simmons. So I'm happy to know that he's back, and he'll probably have some significant role with it, making an action figure of him.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Obviously he's returning, and I'm happy to see him return, I guess. So, and then we got Doctor Strange, and the Doctor Strange looks like a re-release with like a few...
Yeah, with a better head.
Yeah, and I think that's a good thing, because a lot of Legends fans didn't actually get a chance to get the Doctor Strange first, and then they released him in that stupidly priced 2-pack, no 3-pack with Thanos and Iron Man. So that's a good thing, and pretty much besides from that, we got that big 6-pack with like loads of basic figures in it or whatever.
Those were basically all re-releases of, because we got more pictures of basic figures of the black and gold suit and the integrated suit, and then they had a pack that came with Iron Man, basically every suit the Spider-Man's ever worn in the MCU, Mysterio and Vulture. So, I guess Mysterio and Vulture have been consistent throughout this whole kind of toy scheme, but like toy line thing, because obviously Lego had it and so did Hasbro. But the other thing to note is that the basics and a few of the other toys just say Spider-Man. They don't say like No Way Home or anything. They just have Marvel Spider-Man. So I assume that most of these figures are going to have figures from like all the movies. So
yeah, and that's just more toy scheming, I guess. So that's not like anything to do with the plot. But I guess this is really, it's a good indication that trailers should be coming soon, hopefully.
I mean, we could hope at this point. It feels like we've been like out in the desert just waiting for someone to come with the water, and no one's given us the water yet.
I think if they don't show anything big, which obviously I don't think they will, because they're not going to show anything like leading to like teasing a multiverse or whatever.
In the trailer,
I don't think they will.
If Sony is in charge of the trailers, they will. You know that if Marvel Studios is in charge, we're safe. If Sony's in charge, I don't even know if I want to watch the trailer. I mean, I know I will, but I don't know if I'd want to, because they're going to spoil everything, because that's what Sony does.
My prediction for the trailer is, because now because we've got more, I feel like saying more. My prediction in the trailer is, I think the biggest thing we're going to see, which we'll see at the end, is Doc Ock. And even then, I don't think it'll be a full reveal. I think it'll be like a silhouette of his arms coming up somewhere. And then he'll be like in darkness and he'll say something. He might say something like a line from Spider-Man 2, which...
But the power of the sun in the palm of my hand, and he starts beating the crap out of Spider-Man. That would be pretty funny.
Something like that. But... I think
maybe he'll like drop Spider-Man and then he'll say Butterfingers like he did when he had Aunt May.
Well, as soon as one of those tentacles hits Spider-Man, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go into some sort of next, like, I don't know, frozen stage, die there, but who knows. I was gonna say one thing about, because obviously Doctor Strange's now been, like, fully confirmed now. Hopefully the mental thing isn't too, like, you know, pushed on, like,
I really hope so, but I was hoping with Far From Home and it killed me, so, and Iron Man was dead in that movie, and they somehow managed to keep him around, so, I don't know.
I would prefer if Toby and Andrew did come back, that Toby becomes his mentor. That would make a lot more sense, and then, even then, that would put him in the Miles territory.
That'd be like Spider-Verse, yeah.
That'd be like Spider-Verse. It puts him in the Miles territory, but it's better than him like latching onto heroes that have like nothing to do with his powers and his power range and stuff like that.
Don't get me wrong, I didn't want Doctor Strange to cross over with Spider-Man. I thought that'd be a cool idea, because obviously they did it in the animated series, they've done it loads of times before. And even other characters, like if Daredevil or someone came and mentored him for a bit, I like wouldn't mind. But it's the fact, like you said, he literally latches onto them and just like treats them like they're his dad or something.
Then he does something stupid and ends up apologizing like 500 times. Like instead of sorting it out, like just shut up and go and sort it out. But
just don't go and moan at them.
This could very easily turn into a rant video, but I don't want it to go there. But I don't know. Good news overall, I think. Any news is good news.
The integrated suit looks okay. The black and gold suit looks okay. They don't really look that great. I'm scared that integrated suit is gonna not integrated suit. I keep getting confused between them. That the black and gold suit is gonna be a rip off of the Antioch suit. I don't know. It's giving me those vibes. If it is, whatever. I don't care. I'm Spider-Man PS4's like downstairs right now. I'll just go and play it. And just try and wipe No Way Home from my memory. And if the movie's good, then it's good, and I'll be happy. So
hopefully we see a trailer next week. Obviously Black Widow.
Black Widow review coming soon, and that movie's out. And we know we've been behind with Bad Batch as well. We just need to get all that stuff sorted. Just been busy with other videos and other things in life. So Black Widow review coming soon. Bad Batch hopefully. Loki as well. Loki's been bloody banging off recently. So
Loki could link to this very well. So
potentially,
we will
we'll
talk about that
in our Loki review. Yeah,
we will talk about that in our Loki review.
Yeah.
If we don't get a No Way Home trailer next week, keep holding on, everyone.
I'm pretty sure they've been holding on for this long. I don't think they're going to lose their grip now.
I think these figures have got people excited though, and you know the pictures, the toys and stuff. But I think with this movie, so like for now, any news is good news. But that's pretty much it. Yeah,
so if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to hit the like button so we can share it around YouTube. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button below. Be sure to check out our Instagram and Twitter, links in the description. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. See ya!